We talking about all things sports. We talking about all things sports. We talking about all things sports. What's up, everybody? You are talking sports with Mike and PL. I am your co-host, Mr. PL Culture. Flanked to my right is my right-hand man, Mr. Michigan Mike, Michael Hasso.
What's up?
What's going on, Michigan Mike?
Man, I'm excited for this show.
Man, I'm ready to get this show started. You ready to talk some sports?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. You know a lot's going on in the world of sports since the last time we hollered at the peeps. I mean, the NFL OTAs have gotten started. The Dallas Cowboys.
Man.
Cowboys can't catch a break. First day of minicamp, Mike. Sean Lee. Best defensive player tears his ACL, man.
When he's all gotten this criticism of not playing a full season and, you know, him being the heart of the defense and just, bam, out.
That's not a good look for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, a name that's surfaced, an old name from the past, Brian Urlacher, retired middle linebacker from the Chicago Bears, has surfaced as a possible suitor for Dallas. You think that's a good move?
Yeah, well, what they said was they're actually thinking about maybe letting some of the backups see if they can do it, and that Urlacher might be a possibility, but a very low possibility. They're trying to get some of those fresh meat out there first.
Okay, and for that fresh meat, you're talking about Justin Durant, Devontae Holloman, or Anthony Hitchens that may get the opportunity to replace Sean Lee. If you're Jason Garrett and you know this is your last year, why not kick the tires on Brian Urlacher? You had the worst defense in the league last year. But speaking of football, Josh Gordon found himself in another sticky situation, Mike.
Yep.
I mean, already facing a year-long suspension for failing yet another drug test. He's pulled over for speeding this past weekend, and what do you think the cop found in that car, man?
Man, I don't know. Some popsicles? I don't know, man.
Found some more marijuana. So I guess one of the associates of Gordon fessed up to owning the marijuana. We don't know what kind of ramifications are going to come from this. Cleveland Browns. Is it time to just cut this, man? What's going on?
Nah, I don't know, man. The Cleveland Browns, it all started before, on the draft. They were looking pretty good. They got a new backup quarterback and might be the future of their franchise. And then this is all starting to go downhill before season start.
I mean, Josh Gordon, I think that pretty much seals the deal on him playing this year. So they definitely won't get anything for his services. Also, as far as not needing their services, Landon Donovan, man. USA Soccer is gearing up for the World Cup 2014. And he was a very, I guess, wildly popular omission. What happened there?
Yeah, he was, he led in, most goals in the World Cups and most appearances, most games. He was kind of the captain, but over this last year or so, he hasn't been, top player, being older. And he has had a confrontation with the coach or this new coach, saying, the coach wanted him to go hard during practice like the other people. And Donovan just had an AI moment.
Man, stop playing, Mike. Who was that?
Man, I think that's Donovan, man. That's coming from a California number. Let me answer this.
No way, man. Answer that.
Yeah. Hello?
That I missed practice. If a coach say I missed practice and y'all hear it, then that's that.
All right, Donovan. I definitely understand your point, but...
I might have missed one practice this year.
Yeah, but...
But if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice.
Donovan, I'm not saying you didn't come to practice. What I'm saying...
Out of all the practices this year, that's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. I'm hurt.
Donovan, the point is, you weren't hurt. And I don't really see what you're saying right here.
Simple as that.
If you say it's simple as that, well, then why are you agitated all the time now? And why do you have so much or less words to say and more playing out on your aggression?
It ain't about that. It's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Donovan. If it's not about that, then what is it about?
But it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
You're right, it is about practice.
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Hello? Oh, I think we lost him. I think we lost Donovan.
Man, stop playing. Why are you always doing our guests like this, man?
Man, I didn't do anything. Anyways, as I was saying is the coach just wanted him to go full force in practice, and he just wouldn't do it, and he probably didn't want him to be a bad influence for the newer kids or the newer guys out there. So that doesn't really set a good example, and he probably doesn't want to be that in the media, as far as him being on the bench or whatnot. So.
Okay, so you think that it was he felt a sense of entitlement, maybe?
Probably that. He probably knew that he had the job. He probably wasn't okay with being on the bench or coming off the bench, and so he was acting out on it.
Okay, so has that had an impact on the field? How's the team looking heading into the World Cup?
We're looking pretty scrappy as far as defense. Not very good against Turkey. We probably should have lost that game. Right. They had a lot of chances on goals and just easy mistakes, letting the ball go by, playing too much infield, and letting the ball go by. So offense looks decent. I think we'll get a lot of goals, but definitely got to work on that defense.
Now, two teams that have definitely worked on their defense the entire season have been the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat. Now, a few weeks ago, we gave our predictions that the Heat and the Spurs would meet for a rematch of the world title, and voila, we are here.
Yeah.
We are here. So, Michigan Mike, the Spurs get one for the thumb if they do what starting Thursday night?
Spurs, just play like they've been playing. They've been playing really good ball, offensively, defensively. I think keep attacking the rim like they've been doing, making their shots. I think this is, I think I got Spurs in 6, actually, so.
You got Spurs in 6. Wow.
Spurs in 6.
Okay, so the Heat get the three-peat if what happens?
The Heat get the three-peat if LeBron gets help. Either be from Bosh. I can see Bosh stepping up, or even Wade stepping up like he used to. If they do that and have LeBron, go 20 a game, they have a really good chance of winning three-peat too.
Right. It should be another fantastic series. The last one was an absolute thriller going down to Game 7. Like you said, LeBron had a lot of help in Game 6 and Game 7 to secure that back-to-back championship, and we'll see what happens. I got the Heat in 6, so we'll see how that works starting Thursday. Now, to piggyback on something we talked about our last episode, I asked you about these NBA playoffs in terms of legacies. And who stood the most to gain and who stood the most to lose. And you answered Oklahoma City for both.
Right.
Now, Oklahoma City's out. What happened? What's next for them?
Well, I probably think that since they both have new extended contracts with Westbrook and Durant, I don't see them separating, at least right now. I definitely see them getting a new coach. That kind of was – I would put a little bit on the coaches on that last game, Game 6, just because – it didn't seem like they had a drawn-out play, either of those last couple drives.
Right.
And, man, Westbrook, man, if he's getting – you have to have a play written up of, hey, if Westbrook, if you have the ball and they start double-teaming you or triple-teaming you, you don't try to shoot it over and try to hit, like you said, a fan on the top of the ceiling. So that was just a bad shot.
That was a bad shot. It did reek of, sandlot basketball, just roll the ball out there and see what happens. Kevin Durant. MVP season, was the leading scoring title in the NBA this year. Would you consider this season a success for him?
As far as the regular season, yes. I definitely think that OKC was one of the favorites to represent the West. But so I see that postseason, they're pretty disappointed, especially coming off an MVP performance. I just think they were outmatched as far as against the Spurs. The Spurs played them right. They were looking at the Grizzlies playbook on that one because, the Grizzlies were stopping Durant pretty well too. So
Right. Good point. So we shall see how that turns out. Like you said, there's no way that you can really split up Westbrook and Durant, so we'll see what they do in the offseason. And there's lots of, high caliber, at least in name value, coaches are still out there on the market. So we see what happens with Scott Brooks this offseason.
LeBron's going to go.
He's gonna go to OKC.
All right, hey, said it right here.
If LeBron goes to OKC, you heard it right here on Talking Sports with Mike and PL from my man, Mr. Michigan Mike. Now, moving on to your favorite sport, football, professional football as it stands. The NFL has started to unveil their 2014 edition of their top 100 players in the league, offense, defense, special teams, what have you. Now, what's interesting about this list and what I love about it is the fact that it's completely voted on by the players. So this is basically a jury of your peers. Now, so far the NFL has unveiled 100 through 60, and some notable names stuck out there to you. I want to get your thoughts on, man.
Yeah, we can start talking about the top players, and actually a lot of we're going just through them and just sitting on the couch. We were fighting back and forth on this, and we should have had it recorded too.
Right. So now that we are having it recorded, let's take this to the people.
Let's go.
Chiming in at 100, Mr. Matthew Stafford, quarterback of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I could agree with that. He has the talent. He just doesn't have the experience around him, and you can definitely see that in games.
Right, and he's growing, and you're right. I mean, his postseason success is pretty much null and void, but he has been getting it done in the regular season, and he has been improving. I'll give him that one. Number 91, Mr. Matt Forte, running back of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I could agree on that too, actually, because I see a lot of these other running backs are ranked higher than he is, or lower as he is. So I could definitely agree with that one too.
I feel that Matt Forte has once again been taken for granted by his peers. I feel he's much better than the 91st player in the league.
What do you see him at? What number?
Well, I see him at least just right here at mid-70s, maybe,
okay.
at least.
All right, I'm holding to that, mid-70s.
He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He blocks. He never has to come off the field. He's fairly durable. He just quietly goes about his business and gets it done. Now, number 87, a guy who, well, we'll just say number 87, DeMarco Murray, running back for the Dallas Cowboys. What say you?
That's a big on that.
Why is that?
Man, DeMarco Murray, I feel like you have to split into two. One's DeMarco Murray healthy, one's DeMarco Murray not healthy. I mean, which DeMarco you're going to get? Right. Which DeMarco Murray you're going to get? If he's healthy, I think he's a very good running back. But then again, what are they ranking off of? Are they ranking him a running back that only plays or has injured games of about 2 or 3 games that he doesn't play? So I definitely see him as a good running back. But then again, which DeMarco Murray are you going to get?
You know what? I'll use your same argument to agree with this pick for the simple fact that he may have been docked because he hadn't been on the field as much as you'd like to see your starting running back.
But they had him higher than Eddie Lacy, didn't they?
Well, I agree he's better than Eddie Lacy.
Man.
I would agree he's better than Eddie Lacy.
Hey, at least Eddie Lacy played every game.
Eddie Lacy did play every game.
Has more touchdowns.
He had played subsequently had more touchdowns. But
Well,
when you look at yards per carry and when you look at explosiveness and somebody who
can
be a game changer,
man,
as well as a receiver out of the backfield, you got to love DeMarco Murray. The
touchdowns, though.
The healthy DeMarco Murray. But we'll move right along now. Number 81 chiming in. San Francisco quarterback Colin Kaepernick, what say you?
Man, he's not. No. You got to put that dude out of there. I don't even know why he's that highly ranked.
Wait a minute. So you're saying he's not one of the top 100 players in 2014?
For this year, I could put him next to Stafford. That's where I put him.
Maybe 99 and 9/10?
Yeah, maybe 98. But lower than 90, no.
Well, I think he's getting the benefit of the doubt of it being a jury of his peers because he is highly respected and well, so he's a tough guy. He goes out there, he wins, he gets it done, he's confident. This may be a pass. We'll wait and see. I mean, he gets it done on the field as a pure quarterback. I don't feel that he was one of the top quarterbacks in the league last year, but we'll see how the rest of the
do I think that he's going to do the same thing he did 2 years ago this upcoming year? No, I don't. That's why I would put him at about 90.
Okay, so
95.
So you're saying he'll be more of what you saw in 2013 than 2012?
I'd say he's not going to have as good as the season. I see him as a decline.
Okay, a steady decline. Because there was a decline from
from the previous years.
All right, gotcha. Now, let's stick with the quarterbacks because there's a couple other ones here that I know I have to get your opinion on. All right, let's start with number 71. Dallas Cowboy quarterback, Mr. Tony Romo.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good place for him.
It's killing you to give him some props right now.
No, I mean, that's a good place for him. I agree with that.
I would have to agree with that as well. Last year, he was left out, which was an absolute travesty. I mean, say what you want about Romo's playoff prowess.
I wouldn't have left him out of the ranking last year.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the top 100 players in the league, especially when healthy, and all signs point that he is fully recovered. Now, one slot ahead of him, number 70, Nick Foles for the rival Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, you don't say? Wait, who was number 7? What did you say?
I mean, Nick Foles is what it says on the website. I mean.
Oh. Wait.
Some
What
guy
was
named,
Romo?
he was 71 for you math majors out there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's a good spot for him. You know.
Wait a minute. Now, is this a good spot for him because he's one slot ahead of Tony Romo?
Exactly.
Now, for that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, come on, man. Let's be honest. Yes, he did good, but I'm going to hold him to the same standard that we hold rookie quarterbacks. Now that the NFL has a season, off season to study Chip Kelly's offense, let's see if he can come back and do the same thing. Now, yes, he was one of the top 100 players in 2013. That's hands down. And yes, he was better than Tony Romo. That's also not debatable. They finished 10-6. Cowboys missed the playoffs at 8-8. I got to see a little more before I put him ahead of Tony Romo or Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah. Then again, I mean, you also have to think this is ranked by the other players in the NFL, and so you have to see that they see him as inclining. You know, so what they're going to do is they see all these players playing against him, and all these players now are like, oh, I don't want to play Foles now. They consider him not an elite quarterback, but he's getting up there.
Okay, well let's answer it and settle it with one simple question. If Nick Foles comes to town and you're the opposing team, would you go see his offense play?
Yeah, definitely.
Then he deserves to be on this list. Now, going back to another person that you mentioned earlier that absolutely deserved to be on this list was number 90 running back Eddie Lacy for the Green Bay Packers. Now, he was a rookie last year, came out and did everything that you just previously stated. He tore up the league. He was a beast. And he definitely earned the Offensive Rookie of the Year. This year, we have several high-profile rookies on offense and defense. Who do you think has the best opportunity to crack next year's list?
I would say I'm feeling that for Bortles. I think he's going to have a good year. You know, it's there. I like his maturity. I've seen him, practice, and he's looking good right now. For defense, I mean, come on, man. I mean, you got to go for Clowney right there. I mean, defensive player of the year, freshman, or a rookie is that. And, man, yeah, I don't see him failing on the opposite side, on the Houston side, the Texans D-line. So
now, you do realize that as a Titans fan, that's not very encouraging for my 2014 season.
You got to find a way, man. Throw some screens or something.
There you go with those screens. There you go with those screens. As we digress. Now,
hold on. I got to say something, though.
What's up?
Man, hold on. Let me get this paper just to make sure. I need get my good glasses out.
Right, you got your glasses on?
Yeah. All right, I got number 61. You're not going to guess this.
No, I'm not. Who you got?
Defensive player, Troy Polamalu of the Steelers.
What?
Ranked 61.
Did you click on 2014 list?
Yeah.
Chart.
Man.
Chart.
Look,
right there.
Man.
And there you have it. NFL stop playing.
Man, stop playing. You get that long pause for that, NFL.
And on that note, we always like to reach out to the people to see if they have any questions for Michigan Mike. You know he talks all things sports. And once again, we have a question. This one comes from DJ Rigo Hit 'em Up in Grand Prairie. What up, Rigo Hit 'em Up?
What's up?
All right, now his question is, hey, Michigan Mike, last episode you profiled the best running back in the league. Who do you think is the best cornerback?
Oh, best cornerback. I mean, of course, the first thought that comes out here to everybody's mind is going to be Sherman. Which, of course, he has a Super Bowl ring now.
Right.
He also had the most pass deflections with 24 and the most interceptions with 8. But some other cornerbacks I want you to be aware of is Boykin, which, for the Eagles.
Okay.
He had 22 pass deflections and 6 interceptions. So right underneath Sherman. But I like this one player, Levy, from the Lions. He actually had 88 tackles, more than about twice.
That's like linebacker.
Twice than Sherman and Boykin. So, and he had 21 pass deflections, so just under both of them, and 6 interceptions.
Right. So, I mean, if you want to say pound for pound, I mean, it sounds like he's getting it done in the run game as well.
Yeah, that's why I said that would be my pick. I like him because he actually likes to get in there, likes to hit somebody. I mean, that's my cornerback right there.
Right.
And he still gets the job done if he needs to play man-on-man. So.
Right. A true throwback indeed. Good stuff from you, Michigan Mike. Good stuff from you, Rigo. Speaking of good stuff, I was able to check out your site, and It got some good stuff out there, so I will definitely tweet that out tomorrow for you. And you can reach him at facebook.com/DJ Hit 'em Up. That's DJ HITEMUP. I'll also forward some of your links on Twitter tomorrow. You can always reach me at PL Culture. That's at PLCOLTER. And you can definitely reach your boy Michigan Mike at
Michael Hosso. That's MICHAELJASSO.
And life is a sport, so always play to win.
Go Blue.